the Washington Commanders quietly made a smart move. Not going to make the headlines, but that's kind of what our whole channel's about. So we had to talk about this guy. If you're new to the channel, we're Detroit Lions fans, but this channel is just fully dedicated to teams that just kind of get overlooked by the national media or just don't get talked about like they should. And the Commanders are a perfect team. This is going to be one of the best teams in the NFL. And yeah, people are talking about them now, but they weren't when we first started talking about them. So what you did was, let me go over to it here. This happened a couple days ago, but it's just, again, maybe flew under the radar, was that you signed special teams ace Jeremy Reaves, one of the highest of the one of the NFL's highest paid at its position, to a 1-year extension. He's now under contract through 2026. So this is cool. He had a contract through 2025, but you added another year onto it just to say, like, man, appreciate you. That's kind of what this was. And this is cool because this is a special teams dude that, again, not going to make the headlines. You don't know him all the time, but the Commanders are doing smart things like this nowadays. They were like the Lions for so long, doing head-scratching things whenever there was news or re-signs, like, really, him? Or what are we doing? And you try to talk yourself into it. Like, yeah, no, this is good. This is good. No, I mean, he's a solid player. But deep down, like, what are we doing? Now, Lions and Commanders do things like that. Makes sense. We love him. We're probably going to sign him next year. Why even get to that point? Just throw on another year right now and just say, man, appreciate you. Because remember, he was an undrafted free agent with the Eagles. Goes to the Eagles, gets cut. It's like, all right, what are we doing? This is like in 2018. Then from there goes to the Commanders. Same thing, though. Cut, practice squad, kind of feeling his way. It's COVID. It's weird, trying to find it. And the next thing you know, he turns into one of the best special teams players in the league, depth at safety. And Dan Quinn called him an all-around BMF, if you know what that stands for. This is the kind of player you build an winning NFL team around. Yes. Do you need a coach, a quarterback, playmakers, offensive line? Of course, like, duh. We can go down the list. But it has to be rounded out with players like this, and that's what's so huge, is to get Jeremy Reaves, say, love you, appreciate you, and I got one play here that he does where it's like, okay, that's why we got you. I mean, he's just, it's huge because special teams, every team's kind of got that guy that they lean on. I can't find the play, but that they lean on, that they need. He's one of those guys. Okay, next thing is PFF put out running back rankings. Oh, hold on one second. Put out running back rankings, and when they did this, it was interesting because as you go through the list, it's Derrick Henry 1, Saquon Barkley, Bijan Robinson, Jahmyr Gibbs, kind of the usual, and it's like, man, where's the Commanders running backs? And I'm going down the list, and I'll get to them here. Going down, hold on. I swear I'll get there. Promise. I'm at 29, 30, 31. Brian Robinson Jr. Robinson's stats don't wow, but he's a hard-nosed runner who's recorded yards after contact, averaged 3 yards after contact past 2 seasons. That puts him at the top of the league. Here's why I say, man, without even having elite running backs, and you've got one that you drafted late, it might have been an undrafted free agent. No, I think it was a 7th rounder that you got that we're all really excited about because he sat out all of last year because of an eligibility thing. My whole point in this is you don't even have an elite running back comparative to the rest of the league. But because of the way you run your offense, your quarterback, smart, efficient, this is how good your quarterback is. You don't even need a good elite running back to run the ball well, keep the chains moving, put yourself in that 3rd and short, 4th and short even. You guys love that. Love that crap. 4th and short, like, good. I thought the Lions went for it a lot. They do, but, the Commanders and Lions going for it all the time. I love it. But ours was more like, oh, this is risky. You guys just like, nope, we're right on schedule, actually. Ours is more, all right, we're going for it. and maybe it's just because I'm a fan. I feel like that, and you probably do maybe too as a fan watching the fourth downs. But it felt more you guys were on pace. So that's interesting. Next one is the wide receiver rankings. Ranked all the wide receivers. A.J. Brown, Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, Amon-Ra, Puka Nacua, CeeDee, Nico, Tyreek Hill, Mike Evans. Number 10, Terry McLaurin. This is what you need. Okay, you don't have you got to have something, like duh. But you don't have the running back, but you have the wide receiver. McLaurin is the toughest player to rank on this list. He's simply a high-level receiver. He leads the league with 89 contested catches since 2020. And he has a WAR of 1.31 over the past 3 seasons, which ranks 7th amongst receivers. So they have him at 10th, but what they're saying is like he's actually one of the best receivers. I don't know what to do with him. How do we put him ahead of Puka Nacua, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson? I don't know how to do that, but we should be, is what they're saying here. And that's if you're a Commanders fan, you're like, okay, don't have the star running backs, but we have a star receiver that is never going to get the love. It's fine. But watching him game in and game out, this is a legit one-star receiver. Like wide receiver 1. He's a star. We're lucky to have him. Now, next one, and I'm reading these off to you. I'm going to go to the tight end rankings. Same thing you'd expect, right? George Kittle, Brock Bowers, Trey McBride, Mark Andrews, Sam Laporta, Travis Kelce, Dallas Goedert. Let me get down here to your tight end. He's down 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30th. Zach Ertz. Again, I think this is positive stuff. I know this is like, man, we got the 30th rank. What the heck? No, this is positive because it's showing that with a quarterback, with the scheme that you run, yes, you need a star here and there, and you got Debo as well, but you need a couple things. But overall, you can improve this next year if you want. Zach Ertz, tight end position. You can grab another running back. Maybe your running backs that you did grab this offseason flourish. It's crazy how good you are with not really the elite talent on the outside that people may think or don't realize. Yes, Terry McLaurin, but then outside of that, it's like that's why the Debo thing's good, and we'll see what happens, and that's why you had to add running back. So all good. I love it. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you're new to the channel, again, we talk about teams that just kind of get overlooked and don't talk about things. But Jeremy Reaves re-signed, maybe went under the radar. Let me know your thoughts, and we'll see all of you on the next one.